In this video, we'll learn about Murf AI, which is an AI voice generator. So this is the home screen. After you log in, this is where you will land up. And in order to access Murf AI in its entirety, you can click on Open Studio or you can click on the Open Studio at the top right. Might want to sign up again here. So despite signing up on the home screen, it's asking to sign up in this page again. So this is the home screen of Murf AI. Now, as you can see that a project has been created called as Untitled Project. I can name it My Project 1. Okay. So let's understand what this tool is all about. Okay. This is where you can enter your text and you can create different blocks. This is the first block. You can add a block. So if you want to have a narration, if you want to tell a story, if there are multiple characters in your script, this is what you can do. You can add multiple blocks. If you want to record conversations of two different AI voices, this is what you can do. Okay. Let me delete this for now. This is the place where you will add text. This is where you will find different characters. As you can see, there are many of them. You can also change their pronunciations, Indian English, Australian English, Scottish English. So you can change a lot of things. Let me get to Indian English here. And apply all these filters, male, female, non-binary. You can select any age group, young or middle-aged. And the style is something that depends on what kind of script you have, what kind of text you have. If you want to have a podcast-like conversation between two AI tools, you need to choose conversational. If you want to have a nice soothing storytelling, you can have calm or else narration. If you want to have an engaging storytelling, you can choose this. If there is something sad, something you want to generate using an angry voice, you want to create your own news delivery, news narration, you can have newscast, documentary, inspirational, luxury, terrified, furious, general, casual, friendly, affectionate, assistant, sports commentary. So there are a lot of such styles which you can use. Okay. So let me just not choose that. And now if you go here, you will have different voices and you will see every character, what kind of voice they have. This is conversational voice. And you can either click here or click here to preview their voice.
Compliance is key. Stay informed about the latest regulations to protect your clients and your institution.
Okay, well, let me move to storytelling. So in Indian English, young, there are no storytelling voices. Let me get to all age groups. Okay, there's nothing. Let me go back to English, US and Canada. Now we have 3 voices. So the number of voices depends on the language and the pronunciation or kind of voice you select. Now Ken has a lot of presets in a single voice. Let's see how he sounds when it's storytelling.
Welcome to SmartFlow, where automation meets
Conversational.
Welcome to SmartFlow, where automation meets
Newscast.
Welcome to SmartFlow, where automation meets efficiency.
This is how it happens. And we have Julia as well.
Welcome to SmartFlow.
Let me use this voice. So now we have decided what the voice should be, what the style should be. The pitch and the speed you can change from here. I'll tell you what add, pause and all of these things are about. Okay. Now let me paste some text here. So I'm pressing Ctrl V. And this is the text that I had, a random story narration. But before pasting it is asking for a paste preference. What it means, if this is a story with 2 characters, then you can split the script by paragraphs so that you can have multiple blocks and for each block you can assign a new voice. Okay. Then you can click don't split sentences. Then this is how it will look like. Split script by sentences. Then we'll have multiple blocks again. And in this, it is in the same block but multiple sentences. Don't split will paste it just the way it is. Okay. Now let me go with the don't split feature. Okay. Now this is what our text is over here. And in order to generate voice from this, I just have to click here. If I want to generate voice only for one section, I can press it from here or from here. So it barely took 2 to 3 seconds, and here we are. Let's listen to this.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where the skies were painted with shades of mystic hues and the forests whispered secrets of old, there existed a dragon named Zephyros. Unlike the fearsome tales of dragons that plagued human hearts with terror, Zephyros was a creature of wonder and wisdom, revered by all who knew of his existence.
So this is what it sounds like. Okay. Now, if I want to add pauses, increase the pitch or speed, I can do that from here. Let's increase the speed a little bit by 10%. I can click here. Project updated. Let's play.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where the skies were painted with shades of mystic hue.
Now this speed looks a little better. And you increase the pitch a little bit, say by 10 again. So you can alternatively press this button or this button. If you press this button, all the blocks will be, processed. If you press this, only this particular block will be processed. We'll add new blocks to see how that happens.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where the skies were painted with shades.
Now this sounds a little more excited voice. Okay. Now let's keep adding more text to this. Now I am going to add a block here and I am going to paste it here. So this is the text that I have. Let me adjust it based on how I want it. So I'll click on don't split sentences. So now what will happen is I have two characters, Kale and Lyra. And it will be automatically added to every block. So I can assign different voices to these two characters. Okay. Now I can paste the script. Okay. So let's say this is a narration voice of Julia. Now Kale is a male. So let me give it a male voice. Let me see which one will suit.
Satisfy your cravings with every bite. Satisfy your cravings with every bite.
More of a younger male voice. We'll go with UK. Young. Male. This is how you can play around with the filters based on the voice that you need.
In the enchanted forest.
Character.
In the enchanted forest where shadows dance.
This is okay, I guess. Okay. Now I'll remove the name from here and also the punctuations. And for Lyra, I'll have another voice. Australian female, let's say. Young.
In the enchanted forest, where
So now we have Theo and Kylie. Let me go back to Theo. We can also search it from here directly. Use voice. And getting to Kylie here again. Use voice. This is how you can do that. Also removing these punctuations again. And the character names. Okay. This is how you can change it to different blocks. You can name every block. Let's say this is narration. This here is our character. Sorry about that. Theo. You can name it accordingly. Okay. You can go on and name it. Again, if you have narration, if you have something else you want to, name every block, you can do that. Let's say here I want to add a pause to see Zephyros with my own eyes. Strong 1 second pause. Okay. Here also tell me ke add pause. Medium. Say here I want to add a pause again. A weak one. This is how you can do that. Okay. Now for variability, and this feature right over here, if you click here, you will understand. You can manage certain pronunciations. You can change the pronunciations of certain words. This is usually not required. And variability you can change here, but it's only for premium users. We can't use that. Emphasis is also for premium or business users, but let's just see what it is. You can add emphasis to certain words. Okay. Select a word to change emphasis. Let's say I want it to say, I never believed, like the way we say it, right? That's what you can do from here. For never, you can have it to be slow, high pitch, fast, low pitch. This is the matrix that you can select any coordinate from here, and accordingly the word emphasis will change. But it's only for business client. So let me close this. It's not for free users. Okay. Kylie's pitch is not necessary to be increased. I think she already has a little high pitched voice. Yeah, Theo, I might want to change it. It's a very deep voice, so I might want to change it to 15. Speed can remain 0. Even here, speed can remain 0. The easier way to do that is by clicking on the reset to default. Pitch 15. Reset to default. Reset to default. Okay. Now, my narration is ready. My entire script is ready. I have assigned voices to each script. The only thing that you can now do is click here to build preview. So the number of blocks have increased. It has taken a little more time, about 10 seconds. It's a 1-minute narration. Let's listen to this now.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where the skies were painted with shades of mystic hues and the forests whispered secrets of old, there existed a dragon named Zephyros. Unlike the fearsome tales of dragons that plagued human hearts with terror, Zephyros was a creature of wonder and wisdom, revered by all who knew of his existence.
I never believed the legends until tonight. To see Zephyros with my own eyes. It feels like the stars themselves bent to guide me here.
You're not the only one he called. His voice has echoed in my dreams for weeks. Tell me, Kale, do you feel it too? That pull in your chest, as though something vast is waiting for us?
Yes. It's as if every page of knowledge I've studied has led to this single moment. But why us? Why not the wise, the powerful, or the kings of Eldoria?
Perhaps because wisdom isn't only in books, and power isn't only in crowns. Sometimes, the simplest souls can carry the heaviest truths.
So overall, I was satisfied with this. Of course, it does sound a little AI-ish voice, but I think that is okay. The only place where I found that Theo's voice it was a little more robotic when I selected character here, and here I selected narration, so it was very different. So based on your preference, based on how you can imagine a certain character, you can then go into the nitty-gritties of these things. Okay, so you have that control over every character's style of speaking. So based on the character sketch, you can select that and fine tune it to really make a very nice story narration. The other thing that you can also do is you can click on this button here, and you can add a recorded voiceover to this narration or this entire audio series. So a sample recording you can add here. It will get uploaded, it will get processed, and within about 5 to 10 seconds, you can see your recorded voiceover in the list itself. Okay. So if you want your own voice in between, if you want to be the narrator and use your own voice, you can do that also. So that is about this project window, and this is how you can convert speech to text in a very structured manner. Now here is an option to upload a script. So you can add any text document. So you can either upload it from here or you can paste it in the traditional manner. That both ways you can do it. Let me upload a file from here. Okay, I have a script file. It's a TXT file. The upload is completed. Instead of copy pasting, this is also something you can do. Then again, I can choose it accordingly and I can import the script. It will get added as new blocks. Like if you see after sample recording, now we have new blocks. So you can do the same thing. You can add different voices to the new character of Zephyros and then continue this entire story. Okay. Now let's understand what this add media option is. I have created a new project to help you understand this. Here you can either add music, images or stock videos. Okay. Let's say I want to select this particular stock video. Okay. This is how it looks like. There's no audio to it. I can add this to the timeline. Okay. Now, video settings also I can change from a landscape, portrait, square, squarish. Let's say I want to go with landscape. And click on preview. So right now it's showing no video. I don't know for what reason. I have added a video. I can click here on the timeline section, and now, yes, from here I can see this video. And now I can click on the preview, and this is where I can see the preview. And also increase the size of this. You can move it around if you want to. This is how it will look like. Okay. And now I can add voiceover to this video. Say taking care of your health is extremely important. Now let me build a preview. So according to the length of the audio, I can also adjust the length of this. You can preview it. For some reason, I'm not able to play it. I don't know why that's happening. Usually you are able to play it from the preview section. But despite refreshing this, I was not able to make it work. So this is more of a bug that can be addressed. But you get the point, right? You can add stock videos, stock images, and then add voiceovers, and also add background music if you want. How do we do that? You can either go in add media, or if you want to add it in timeline here, you can click here, add a music block, and select any stock music. Preview the stock musics like this. And add it to the timeline. So this is how you can also make videos. And then to watch the final thing, you can click on export here. Video, voice only, voice plus music, or script. What is it that you want to export? I want to export a video in MP4 format. I don't want SRT file with the video. I don't want to burn subtitles into the video. Download YouTube codes. So if you want to use certain music tracks that require YouTube codes, you can upload this to YouTube so that there is no copyright problem. But you cannot download this if you are on the free plan. So to export or upload, you need to upgrade your plan. Okay, this is how it will work. Let me go back to our first project. Even this, if you want to export, you cannot. Whether it is voice plus music, script. Script is the only thing that can be downloaded. You can split it by box or you can use it as a single file. That is how you can, go around and work it out. Audio to text is the same thing which we saw before. A script will be changed to audio. Translate is again only for premium users. So this is the basics of Murf Studio or Murf AI. You can share your project from here. You can invite people to collaborate. You can also click on embed code and start embedding code creation from here. And you can copy this and then you can paste this on your website where you want the video to be embedded. And from here you can now see the preview.
In the ancient land of Eldoria,
Since both of the audio and the video got mixed, this is how it will look like. But you get the point. Now let's see what Murf Suite is all about. So Murf Suite has Murf Dub, Murf API, so you can use Murf voices for your different apps, websites and other services. And there is voice cloning. Okay, you can also integrate Murf with PowerPoint, Murf GPT, Zapier, Canva, other different tools. Let's see what this is one by one. Murf Dub, you will require to sign up. So this is a different application. You can select files. Let me select our previous sample recording. Source language, auto detect, destination language. Let's say I want it to be in Hindi. Dubbing charges per file are 2 credits per minute. Click on start dubbing. You have 200 credits left. And if I click on upgrade here, it is only a one-time free trial of 200 credits. And then you will have to start paying for it. So this is more of a freemium feature. Now it's being analyzed, it's uploaded. I'll directly show you how the final thing looks like. Until then, let's see what voice cloning is. Again, you have to only buy a premium for that. Murf API is something you can figure out. You can get an API key and you can use that in different apps to access the Murf voices and the features. Integrations into PowerPoint. It's a plugin that you will have to download. It's an MSI file. So it will show up in your PowerPoint. And from there, you can use it to add audio to certain slides. Okay. You can go to this install plugin and figure out how to do that. There is Murf GPT also, where it will get added to ChatGPT. But all of this requires a premium. Okay, so you need to have a premium of ChatGPT, Microsoft 365 and Canva Pro to be able to use any of this. Otherwise, you cannot. You can embed code in different websites, different platforms. So this is a glimpse into Murf Suite. I think they're still developing it. There are a lot of things that can be added. Now the delivery will be in approximately 1 minute. You will also be notified by email when it's done. So let me show you how it is dubbed finally. So after about 2 more minutes, the dub has finished. I can preview it from here. मुझे व्यक्तिगत रूप से लगता है कि केवल एक ही चीज मायने रखती है कि आप अपने काम के प्रति कितने सच्चे हैं. आप लोग. So it does sound a little like my voice, but definitely it looks like it is being generated by AI. AI voices have a typical tone to it, so I could also see that. You may remove watermark. You need to buy the premium for that. You cannot export it in the Murf project like we saw over here previously, but here you can export the audio and you can download it, but it only has 200 credits, which is a one-time use credit. You can't use it again. So that was about Murf Suite. So if I have to show you what are the plans of Murf AI, the free plan is over here. You can have 10 projects, 10 minutes of voice generation, and one editor. Okay. And then you can also look at their premium things as well from here. For dub, there are 200 credits like I showed you. And for API also, they do have a limit from here. So that's that. And you can also see the same products being listed over here as different, individual tools. Integrations also, like I showed you, you can integrate into different apps. Resources, you can also take a look at their academy, their help center, a weekly demo that they put out. So these things you can explore to just see what Murf AI is. And that is all about this tool. So my conclusion about this tool is that it is a very potent tool, but like we all know, 11 Labs is more of, very famous and a very effective tool. We also made a tutorial on that, so please do check that out. And if I have to compare Murf with the leading tool like 11 Labs, I think it still has quite a little way to go when it comes to how their voices sound like. I think 11 Labs has nailed it by making sure the AI voices sound less of AI. And the kind of features 11 Labs has. And 11 Labs also gives, free credits that can be refreshed every week or every 10 days. So that I feel is a little better. But having said that, if you want to explore more tools than 11 Lab, Murf AI is definitely very potent. So that was my take on Murf AI. So if you have any questions about this video, if you have any other feedback for us, please feel free to put that in the comment section. And to watch more such videos on new upcoming AI tools and to keep yourself updated, make sure you are tuned to Tools to Upskill.